Hey, what's going on, guys? Want to talk about a covered call position that I sold a couple of days ago. I think it was actually probably last Friday or last Thursday. But you can see here, it is now deeply in the money. And this is the con with selling covered calls. Definitely not free money. And pretty much if you've been following the market, you can see that Tesla had a really good earnings report. So that means TSLL is going to perform very well if Tesla performs well, because TSLL is pretty much 2x leveraged of whatever Tesla is. So you can see here, my cost basis on these 100 shares was 9.35 or $935. I sold an in the money call for 70 cents. So pretty much what that means was I was willing to sell my shares away at 970 or make $35. And as you can see, that was a mistake because TSLL is now over $12 a share. Would have made, a nice $270 or almost 30% on that trade. But you know what? This is a leveraged product and I'm fine with taking profit on a leveraged product. Obviously hindsight would have been better to just not sell this covered call and sell the shares away. And that's going to happen. For me, probably for all traders, you're going to mistime the market sometimes and sell incorrect things. But that's okay. In this instance, I'm fine with getting my shares called away. Yes, I could have made more money, but I wanted a downside hedge a little bit going into earnings. There's just a lot of questions and a lot of things that, it could have went up, could have went down. So for my peace of mind, I ended up selling this covered call. I got in and out a couple times. So there were a couple other strikes that I sold, but then I eventually just settled with this $9 call. So this was an L for sure. I definitely profited on this trade overall. But needless to say, stretch the screen. Here we go. Sorry, I was making it a little bit bigger. Needless to say, we did end up not timing it correctly, but that's fine. Profit is profit. Could have made a little bit more money, but come next week, I'll get my cash back, and then I'll be able to make a new play and kind of see how the market is. But yeah, so I just kind of wanted to show a video of a covered call going against me, losing out on some of the upside gain here. And that's it's something also to note that covered calls might not be the best strategy for you to implement on all types of vehicles and at all times. So just keep in mind, look at my mistake I made here, learn from it, see if you can get some value from it. It did act as a downside hedge. I was selling it below my cost basis, but if you understand how the options premium works, it was actually selling for $970. So I had an upside of like $35, but I also had a downside of $70. So it's just a different way to kind of look at it there. But yeah, guys, once again, definitely do your own research. Don't just go blindly buy this ETF. Make sure you understand the risk of holding leveraged ETFs, especially in this case of TSLL. It is 2x of whatever Tesla does. So 2x to the upside and 2x to the downside. And also holding it long term, you will experience some of that decay because do keep in mind the 2x leverage, it's not indefinitely. It has to get reset every single day. So yeah, just keep that in mind. And, that is a con of holding these leveraged ETFs long term. So anyways, guys, that is it for today's video. Please like and subscribe down below. Let me know how much money you made on Tesla down below. I think one of my biggest losses yesterday, I bought two long calls on Tesla, and I made some on my Fidelity account, my Robinhood account. I ended up selling for a loss. Like I was down $50, $50, $60, and I was like, I'm just gonna cut my losses here. I don't want it to continually drop because it was a pretty significantly out of the money. It was like $7 or $8 out of the money. So it was just solely extrinsic value. It was a lotto play, essentially. I ended up losing $60. If I would have held it today, I would have made over $4,000. So that is, as I was looking at this morning, Tesla was almost at 250. So, huge day for all the Tesla shareholders out there. So hope you didn't sell too many covered calls and hope you enjoyed just the appreciation from Tesla as itself. But yeah, guys, that's going to be it for today's video. Please like, subscribe down below, help us grow. We really appreciate it. Thanks, guys.